Boom, 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 boom. Hello and aloha everybody. Grant McCartney, the American Ninja Warrior here, also known as the Island Ninja. That's where the Island Ninja name comes from. If you didn't know, now you know. If you're new to my YouTube channel here, welcome.
Excited.
Today I'm gonna be giving you guys my pro tips on travel.
I just
As a professional ninja now, I travel constantly. I literally, right now I'm on the road for 4 months, and it may be for the better part of the next year. But also, I'm a flight attendant for Hawaiian Airline. For the last 5 years, I've learned a lot of things working for them on different ways to travel smart, better ways to pack your bags. All these travel tips that I want to answer some questions for you guys. What better place to hear these travel tips than from a flight attendant? Now, you guys have gone on my Instagram and commented under one of my photos there. There's over 100 some questions, so I'm trying to pack them together here and answer them as best as I can. Without further ado, time to hop into some of these questions. So, one of the first one, avoiding lines. How to avoid lines, from It's Caitlin Hicks. The biggest tips I want to tell people is you gotta get tech savvy. The more tech savvy you are, the less lines you have to deal with. I have on my phone all of the airlines, all of these. I have all the airlines because I can check in on my phone 24 hours before my flight. When you show up at the airport, you don't need to go to the gate right there at the beginning, the ticketing gate. You can just go straight to security. The second tip is if you can travel with just carry-on items. That's 2 carry-on items, depends on which airlines though. The max is gonna be 2, 1 personal item and 1 full-size carry-on item. I'll get into showing my bags that I use later. If you can have just carry-on items, there's no need to even go to that first gate because that's your longest line. Generally, I'm not gonna be at an airport much more than an hour before the flight because I'm walking in. I already checked in the night before on my phone. You're killing me. You do not need to print out a piece of paper of your boarding pass anymore. Use your phone. Have a smartphone. Welcome to the new age of technology. It's all on your phone. All you gotta factor in is how much time does it take you to walk to the gate, plus be there 15 minutes before the flight departs. You're going straight in, going right to security, right to your gate. Okay, healthy eating. That is a tough question. It's a very tough thing to do, even just living on the road. You know, making food at home is probably the easiest way to eat healthy, but you can still get a couple hacks in while on the road. One of my things is, I live the bar life. Just think thin bars here. The thing about bars is sometimes they have a lot of sugar. I throw a couple bars in my bag when I travel. If it's not bars, then I travel with beef jerky, because beef jerky, even though it's high in sodium, is gonna have a lot of protein without a lot of fats. So that's kind of important for my diet. You gotta know your diet, but a salad a day. If you follow my Instagram, that's what I do all the time, a salad a day. A salad helps me feel fresh and keep moving, especially when I'm on a layover on our next flight. Hit that salad on the stop. I know it's tough because we all wanna go for that Cinnabon or the Auntie Anne's. Let's be honest, that junk is fire, yo. If you can make a good choice on your layover, you're gonna feel better when you get into that next flight and then come home at night. And of course, you hear it 100 times, is drink water. Drink more water than you think. The air is drier in the plane. One of the causes of headaches is actually lack of water. People get dehydrated and then they get a headache. I always travel with my Hydro Flask, and I know it's mine because it's got my big Island Ninja on it. And I just refill that thing all the time. Other ways to eat healthy is, remember to not go super hard on the sugar because you're just gonna be sitting still. I'm an advocate for sugar. Your boy eats a lot of sugar.
The way that a cow does.
I get out and I do things with that sugar rush. If you start drinking a bunch of sodas on the plane, that's a lot of sugar, and you're not getting up and doing anything with it, so maybe stick away from some of the sugars while traveling. Carry-on bags. So I got some tips for you guys on that. I have 2 bags that I roll around with. One is my flight attendant issued TravelPro bag.
That's pretty cool, I guess.
Now I know this is the exact dimensions of what is allowed on the plane, as long as it's not overstuffed. Here's a picture of it right here. With that bag, I fill that up, and then I can have one more personal carry-on item. It can be a backpack, it can be a laptop, it can be a purse, it can be a skateboard, but you only get one other item. Most I get out of mine is if I bring a backpack. Sometimes you have your backpack on your back, and maybe don't take note of it as much as if they're 2 big bags stacked on each other. So I would say get a good backpack. I've got this backpack that is the Patagonia Black Hole. Here's a picture of it here. Now that black hole can fold down into itself. It can be used as a duffel or a backpack. It's a convertible bag. I think I have the 90 liter, but if you get the bigger one, you get too big. 90 is the most you can have. 70 liters is the most you can have. So don't get any bag bigger than that or it's not gonna work. And I think their bags are made so well that I even got my smaller bags for those. Inside of there, I use their red Patagonia one. That one I use for my toiletries, and that green one, that holds all my rock climbing stuff, because let's be honest, I need something to seal in the stink of my rock climbing shoes. One of my big tips is when you leave your house, your bags should be not stuffed to the brim. If they're full on the way out and you don't plan on giving away anything, you're probably gonna add along the trip and you're gonna have nowhere for it. So try to leave your home with a little bit of space. All right, I'm bringing it from the Bible on this one. This is something I actually think about, especially when I go on mission trips and whatnot. Luke 19:3 says he told them, take nothing for your journey. No staff, no bag, no bread, no money, no extra shirt. And that comes to my mind when I'm traveling because there's all kinds of things that can happen. You can borrow things. Do your best to knock those things down. My hardest thing is shoes. So I got shoes for each thing I do. I CrossFit shoes, ninja shoes, rope climbing shoes, good looking dress shoes, slipper shoes. I got like all kinds of different shoes, and those take up a ton of space with a size 13 foot. You don't need it all. Try it once. Now I travel with clothes. When I buy clothes, I find which ones can I most wear that I can alternate. So black pants can go with a lot of shirts, so I wear black pants more often. Also, my Instagram, you'll see a lot of my pictures and videos that come up in a sequence. I have the same outfit on. It's because I don't travel with that many outfits. After a while, I just get another outfit because I don't have room for it, so I donate that one and I move to another one. And also, shout out to anyone who wants to sponsor my outfit. DM me on @IslandNinja and shoot over some clothes. I've been doing some stuff with companies like Mizzen in Maine and whatnot, where they send me some nice dress clothes. I wear them for a while and post about them. All right, here I got a ton of questions on this. How to upgrade to first class for free. It's kind of this theory that it can happen and anyone can just get bumped up, and it's not, you know, I don't want you to think that it just happens.
It could happen.
I think we've seen it in movies too often that people just get bumped to first class for whatever reason. Now, as flight attendants, we try to help and accommodate when somebody needs it for medical reasons or something like that. Don't go out just looking for that free upgrade. What I would encourage you guys to do more is maybe if you see, like, if you're in the middle seat and there's no one at the window next to you, slide over once the plane's finished boarding. That's a little easier to do. So not always can you get up and move. Loud cars. All right, what are some flight attendants' pet peeves or how to get on flight attendants' good side? Now, this is one of the best hacks I can give you guys. As a flight attendant for Hawaiian Airlines, a lot of times we'll bring food for the flight attendants. When I travel on Hawaiian Airlines, I try to bring the crew something to eat because I know what it's like to be on the crew, and I try to bring like a little treat or something fun or something healthy they can eat during the flight. It's just a fun gift. Maybe a way to get the flight attendants on your good side, but we don't give gifts to get something, all right? You just do it if that's out of the kindness of your heart and you want to make a friend on the flight. Maybe that's a good way to do it. You treat somebody nice, they're gonna treat you nice as well, most often. I'm not saying this is a foolproof way to get whatever you want on a plane, but I've seen people be very kind back when they receive a nice gift. Oh man, yeah, even more on these cheaper fares. How to get cheaper fares. Now, as a flight attendant, I fly on standby, so it's kind of a very different thing. My biggest tip for you is to make a friend with a flight attendant and try to become their travel companion. That's how you're gonna get the cheapest fares. But if you're just looking for cheap fares, I saw somebody online, Little Kaylee Bird, ask about getting fares on Tuesday. Is that gonna be cheaper? Flights are time sensitive, so if you're buying it the night before, it's gonna be more expensive. I haven't really found many hacks on how to get last minute flights cheap. They usually don't get cheaper last minute or any kind of secret moves. You can go to any of these online search engines and they're gonna battle with each other to save you money. So the Phoenix Reborn 5999 is asking about how to fit a lot in one bag. Again, the big thing there is compression. What if you have a business outfit that can't be folded? Now, I know that's tough because I've had to wear nice dress shirts or whatever, so when I travel, I try to wear it on the way out. Lululemon makes some ABC pants is what they call them, and they're these wrinkle-free pants that you can put in your bag, squish up, but pull out and there's no wrinkles and they still look like really nice dress pants. So you kind of start to explore that avenue. These like mizzen and main that make stretchy, flexible shirts that don't wrinkle. Here's a travel tip for you. When you take a hot shower, hang up your shirt, put it in the bathroom, let the steam hit it, boom, steamer, free. There you go. So stay tuned on all my social medias. Go ahead and subscribe below so you don't miss the future videos. If there's more questions, also comment below any questions you want to know. Please share this video with someone else who is a horrible traveler. Peace out.